What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Cook and Be Cooked. My name is Charles, and today we're gonna try to attempt to make carnitas tacos. So today is probably one of the most different things or most intricate things we've done on this show. We've never made carnitas tacos, so we're gonna try to make them from scratch. It's basically meat that's been simmered or braised in its own fat. And we're just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna simmer the meat until it's nice and tenderized, and then we're just gonna crisp them up a little bit. And then right before that, we're just gonna slap them on some corn tortillas, and we're gonna put some cilantro, onions, and our homemade salsa. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. So now we just need these ingredients. That would be nice, right? Can't make carnitas without ingredients, right? So.
Shut up, Charles.
All right, so for our carnitas tacos, it's just gonna be pretty straightforward. We have some boneless pork shoulder here, and it's really good. It's really inexpensive cut of meat. So for the fat, it's got some fat content on it, but we're gonna use the bacon for that. So we're just gonna cut up our bacon, and we're gonna render that down, and we're just gonna keep it simmering in the pot. The rest of the ingredients are gonna be for our tomato salsa. We have some plum Roma tomatoes here, some limes, very important that you have limes. I like a little heat. You can use serrano chilies for this, but today we're gonna go with jalapeños. It doesn't have that much of a heat factor. And then we're gonna use some onions for that. And then we use chipotle chilies that are in adobo sauce. You can get them canned. Also, you can get them at your local supermarket. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, pretty easy, right? Let's do it. So the first step, we're gonna cut our bacon up. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so first we're just gonna prep up our bacon. We're just gonna cut them nice and maybe 1-inch pieces. But what we're really using the bacon for is the fat. So I'm just gonna cut them up into little slices. Usually carnitas are made with lard or butter, but I like bacon, so we're gonna go with bacon.
Did you realize that in every one of our episodes so far, there's some sort of bacon or pork?
I'm not complaining. We should probably do something like vegetarian once in a while, or something slightly healthier.
Hey, leave a comment about what vegetarian dish you'd like to see.
True, absolutely. If you guys want to see some more recipes, or you have an idea for what you'd like to see on the show, let us know, and we'll attempt to make it. All right. So we got our bacon cut up, so now we just need some fire. We need to put it in a pan. So now we got our pot going. There's no oil in this pot because we're using bacon fat, so we're using the fat to render out. So I'm just gonna put our bacon down. Yeah, try not to get the bunched up pieces together. You just want them evenly spread out. Can never have too much bacon, right?
Absolutely not.
Hell no. So yeah. So we're just making a little bed for the pork shoulder to sit on. And once that's down, we could add our pork shoulder to it. For a recipe we've never made before, I think we're doing pretty good. So I'm just gonna put my pork down now. Fat side down. Yeah, so pork shoulder has a nice amount of fat on it, which is what we're really looking for. So, this is a lot of fat for a dish, but that's what carnitas is. And now that our pork is in here, I'm just gonna season them up with 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Kosher salt would be best. Trying to get everything coated with the salt. The salt will bring out all that moisture out, so that's gonna be really good for our pork. Now that the pork is in here, we're gonna take our water and we're just gonna pour some water in here. And we're just going to almost submerge it, but you don't want it to drown in there. So now we got our water. I'm gonna bring this up to a medium heat. And we're just gonna let that simmer and do its thing. So once you start to hear the pork sizzling, we're gonna lower the flame, and then we're just gonna cover it so that all the heat can be distributed evenly.
Okay, so what's next?
The tomato salsa. Let me see how big your So now while the pork is going back there, I'm just going to start our tomato salsa. It's going to be really simple. Most tomato salsas are really pretty straightforward. Some people like heat, some people don't.
You know, we like the fire.
I really like the fire, yeah. Fire, fire. There was this game called Crossfire back in the day. I remember I wanted it as a kid.
The Crossfire, like...
It was like a...
board game?
Yeah, it was like a board game.
The little marbles?
Yeah, and I was like... And I remember the theme song. It was like, Crossfire. Crossfire. Yeah, you know. So when you're messing with jalapenos, don't touch your eyes. Don't touch, your pecker. Don't... Not me. Just saying. I'm just saying there are people out there, they're accidentally cooking, touching a jalapeno pepper, and then, they gotta take a whiz or something, and then bam. Crossfire. I don't know what the beef is with cilantro. A lot of people I know don't like cilantro, but it just tastes just as good as flat leaf Italian parsley. And then we're just gonna use the juice of a whole lime. So I'm just gonna blend this up real quick in our nice little handy dandy mixer blender thing. It'll do.
Don't you have one too?
I have a huge one.
Oh.
Yeah. Dump all the cilantro in there. I feel like I should have cut them a little smaller, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Oh, that's looking real good. It's like bubbling away. So we're just gonna blend this up real quick in a little handy dandy mixer. Alright, it's looking dumb good. This is really relaxing. I don't know, like people are really into ASMR, but I don't know if like a blender's really loud. Limes are good on anything, even alcohol. Especially alcohol. When I was a kid, I used to like.
Alcohol?
No. I would hope not.
That sounds disgusting.
That or this?
No, that's a lie.
Like you want to get every little ounce of juice in there. I don't know. I don't want to mention it. It's pretty like, what's the word? Moist. I hate that word so much. Or you think that's good?
I think we're good.
Let me just taste it. Fuck! Oh, it's hot.
It's hot?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine with me.
All right. If it's hot for me, I'm worried about other people.
If you're not sweating, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. Ooh, that has a nice heat to it. Sweet.
Okay, what's next?
We just wait for the pork.
Okay, cool. So, Charles, how much time we got left on the pork?
We got about like a half an hour.
You gotta kill some time, right?
We definitely have to kill some time. I'm just gonna clean up here real quick. Making some tacos, Ooh, what's that for? I wonder who used those. It's my first time, guys. But you know it's not my first time? Hitting this J. Some tacos, some bud. It's a nice fucking day out in New York, cause like it's been raining all week in New York and it's just like fucking muggy as hell, but today is actually really nice. That's a nice smell.
Yeah.
I was talking about the pork, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. Me too.
What is new? I've been skating a lot more. Definitely eating a lot more. Eating healthier, more or less. But yeah, just try to live a good life. Try to see as many people as you can. Say hello to old friends. Just shoot them a text. Hey, what's up? Miss you.
You never say that to me. thought we were friends, Charles.
We are. You're my partner. Yo, what time is it?
It's 4:20.
Oh, shit.
That's really lame.
It is. So after 60 minutes, our pork has been simmering away. We're just gonna check on it real quick. All right. Okay, so just about for the smaller pieces.
So maybe another minute or two?
Yeah, maybe like another 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm really excited about how this recipe is gonna turn out. So this is what you're looking for. I'm able to like twist my fork and the meats and the fibers are able to like break apart easily. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the heat. So at this point would be a good time to cover your lid because you don't want pork fat to be flying everywhere all over your face. So I'm just gonna cover this and place the lid slightly ajar. Maybe like that. I'm not like stupidly smacked, but
Just a little bit.
I'm smacked. The whole room right now smells of
fat,
delicious bacon, fat, pork, grease. I think we're low and slow is definitely the way to go for this. If you have time, great. If not, don't make this recipe. So I think most of the liquid has evaporated at this point. So I'm just gonna, oh man, that looks better than I thought. Look at that crust on everything. So now we got our tortillas. These are corn tortillas. So we're just gonna slightly warm them up in a small skillet. Yeah, so you're just trying to get some little color on them just so that they have like a little shimmer on them. And yeah, it's looking pretty dope. Can't wait. Oh, dude. This looks so bomb. So for our tacos here, we're just gonna take some of this greasy ass pork. Maybe like a good portion for everyone. Tomato salsa. Some onion here.
And then put the lime on the side.
And we're just gonna garnish with cilantro. I don't care if you don't like fucking cilantro. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Our Carnitas tacos. I think I cannot wait any longer. Salud to Mexico. There's some fucking good carnitas. Fuck, man. The tortilla's nice and warm. Oh my god. And so many different textures. Okay, you get that crispy skin from the char from the pork that we have, and you can taste the fat. It's like crunchy. It's like chewy. It's so tender. So warm. The salsa's the kicker, yo. This is the second 10 out of 10 on this episode. 10. This is a 10 out of 10. So guys, there you have it. I think we were pretty successful in our mission to create these Carnitas tacos. Let us know if you want any suggestions, any recipes, any tips. We warmly welcome them, and we'll try to do them while we're stonely stoned. Oh man. Thanks for watching Cook and Be Cooked. My name is Charles. Get high, eat these tacos. You will not regret it. Holy fuck.